Time for game number 2 of the day. This game between New Jerusalem out of Chicago, team we are somewhat familiar with, and Portersville Christian. Portersville out of Pennsylvania as we get opening tap. Played ahead to Portersville, and there was a travel right off the bat.
He jumped up and came down.
So New Jerusalem brings it up. This is Boys Division III semifinals. As play it along the baseline. Nice little layup there from New Jerusalem. And again, the numbers that they are wearing are not matching the numbers that I have. So we're going to wing it as best we can. In fact, I don't think there's a single number out there that matches what I have. On the baseline, that pass deflected, and now on the near side we got a whistle and a jump ball, and it will be possession to Portersville.
I can try to go down there and see if I can get some numbers, but
to New Jerusalem. Sorry. Yeah, I mean this completely useless here. So into the front court it comes for New Jerusalem. We'll see if we can get some correct numbers here. You know what? You might just take both of these and just write the numbers next to them or whatever. So we'll wing it for New Jerusalem. For Portersville, we do have your full list. As the ball goes out on the wing, 3 ball is good. Triple on the far side. Back the other way it comes on the wing for Sean Ramsey. Now far side, 3 ball. That's good. Triple for Stephen Graham. Again, we do not have the advent of a scoreboard here. We do have a flip score. We cannot see the actual time on the clock, so we're kind of winging that too. Back the other way, layup is good, making it a 7-3 lead for New Jerusalem here. Still early, quarter number 1. On the wing, Stephen Graham with it, back over to Sean Ramsey. Ramsey now looking for a step. Good defense here from New Jerusalem. Back to Graham, middle of the floor to Eli Grove, and he has that stolen away. An outlet pass stolen right back by Graham. And we have, I believe, a kick ball on the far side, and Portersville will keep it here. So when it comes for Harbison, his pass is picked off. New Jerusalem on the run again, and that layup is good. A 9-3 lead for New Jerusalem here early in this one. On it comes for Graham. Trying to work there, swings it around to Harbison. Pass in the middle, deflected, stolen away, and now New Jerusalem on the run again. Ahead, and that shot blocked from behind. Good hustle by Stephen Graham. The other way it comes on the baseline there. Ramsey wanted to get a step, and we got a whistle and a foul on the near side. Now Portersville will work it over along the baseline. Spinning back around out of that is Ramsey. Try to dump it down low, gets it back, fires a 3. That bangs off, no good. And the rebound down low to New Jerusalem. On the run they come. That pass sails out of bounds. As Portersville gets it back. Justin Harbison brings it up, now gets it back out front. Harbison trying to get a step to the free throw line, fires and scores. 9-5, the lead here for New Jerusalem. In our first quarter of play, Boys Division III, and that pass, my goodness. I mean, that was about 5 feet over the head of anyone. Portersville will bring it up, trailing by 4 here in the first quarter. Harbison working right side. And gives it back over to Ramsey. Baseline 3 ball from Graham. That's off the mark. Gets his own rebound back. Goes up, missed the layup, tipped up again and in. Well, good play there by Stephen Graham to keep everything alive. And it's 9-7. New Jerusalem up 2. 3 ball in the corner, no good. And the rebound down low for Portersville as Harbison brings it up into the front court. Trying to work right side, now dribbles it around, swings it off along the baseline. DeVries with it, goes up and scores. Nice move from Mitchell DeVries along that baseline. And we're now tied at 9. And Jerusalem trying to work it in the post, nothing there, so they'll back it out. Portersville matching up man-to-man here. Baseline jumper, that won't go. Rebound underneath, tip back across. That's no good, and now finally put up no. And Portersville trying to come away with it, saved by New Jerusalem. Good pass down low, and the reverse layup is good. 11-9, the lead for New Jerusalem. We are working on getting the rosters for New Jerusalem. We have a roster, but none of the numbers match up. Literally not a one. So we're trying to figure out what kind of changes we need to make there. DeVries works baseline. That now stolen away, and New Jerusalem back onto there with it. On the wing, 3 ball. That's good. Another triple for New Jerusalem. 14-9 is their lead. Runner at the free throw line won't go by Justin Harbison. They get their own rebound back. Now back on the wing, 3 ball. That's good. Triple for Sean Ramsey. Second 3 of the game for Portersville. Makes it 14-12 New Jerusalem. Out front, that's stolen away. Graham with it on the break, down the lane. Reverse layup won't go, but we got a whistle and a foul on New Jerusalem. It's the second team foul, and headed to the free throw line is Justin Harbison. Free throw off the mark. Harbison now with 1 more. That's good. 1 out of 2 that trip for Justin. 14-13. New Jerusalem leads. Back the other way. Runner in the paint. That won't go. Rebound down low to Harbison. And now coming up with it is Eli Grove. Hands it off on the far side to Graham. In the paint, that little runner is good by Mitchell DeVries. Now a 15-14 lead for Portersville. We go down the stretch here in our first quarter. Now it comes back outside. That jumper won't go. Rebound to New Jerusalem again. Try to work down the lane, and we got a whistle and a blocking foul down low. So the foul on Stephen Graham, that'll be his first, team first on Portersville. So New Jerusalem goes to the free throw line. As it certainly looked like he was just driving down the lane, but they're going to give him a couple of shots here. Free throw off the mark. And there'll be 1 more coming. And the second one off the mark, and back the other way comes Portersville. Into the front court, down the lane. Runner is good, and the foul. Bucket by Stephen Graham. As the foul on New Jerusalem. Free throw is good. 18-14, the lead now for Portersville. Jerusalem on the offensive end trying to work it around here. And we've got a turnover, I do believe. It's hard to hear the whistle at times from that far court, but Portersville will play it in as we get down toward the close of this first quarter with Portersville leading 18-14. Graham for three at the buzzer, and it's good. Stephen Graham hits the three at the end of the first. And that will make it 21-14, the lead for Portersville at the end of one. Take a break, come back with the second quarter here in just a moment. Start at quarter number two, 21-14 is the lead for Portersville here over New Jerusalem. I think we've got most of the roster, at least for New Jerusalem. Down the lane, that shot blocked out of the hands of Denim Timchik. And back the other way comes Portersville. They lead at 21-14 here in the first half. Underneath, nice little pass on the inside. That layup misses. Rebound put back up and in by Stephen Graham. 23-14 Portersville. And off it comes to Joshua Dennell. Now out front, long three is off the mark. And it will be Portersville basketball. So three ball on the wing. That rattles in and out for Sean Ramsey. Now back up with it comes New Jerusalem. That won't go. Rebound to Graham. And Portersville will bring it up into the front court here. Off the near side for Ramsey. Trying to swing it back around. Now baseline it goes for Grove. And we got a whistle and a traveling violation. 23-14 is the lead for Portersville. Here, just a minute and a half or so into the second quarter. If it comes in the wing for Dennell, he'll fire a three. That won't go. And the rebound down low to Portersville. Off on the wing for Ramsey. Dumps it down low. That won't go off the glass, but tipped back up and in by Stephen Graham. And it's 25-14 Portersville. Iman Wade dumps it off on the baseline to Guzman. Now back out front for Dental. Wade's got it, pushes it off on the wing. Runner along the baseline won't go for Timchik, and Portersville to bring it up again. Down the lane, Ramsey dumps it back out. Harbison to the free throw line. Now 3-ball in the corner. That's good. Good ball movement from Portersville. Sean Ramsey with his second 3 of the game. 27-14. The lead now, although I think it should be 28. Jumper along the baseline is good by Guzman. Now 27-16 lead for Portersville. That ball loose in the middle of the floor, picked up. Out on the run comes Guzman down the lane, throws that up off the glass, no. And the rebound to Portersville. Nice pass back middle of the floor. DeVries off the glass, no. New Jerusalem out on the run again. Dental down the lane, gets fouled and lays it in. So the foul on Stephen Graham, that will be his second, team second. And Joshua Dental will have the opportunity to complete a 3-point play. We'll take a break, come back after this 30-second timeout. Be back here in just a moment. And the free throw is good, so finishing off the 3-point play is Joshua Dental. So 27-19, the lead for Portersville. We got a whistle and a kicking violation. 4:26 to go in the half. And an 8-point lead for Portersville. 3-ball in the corner, that won't go. And Harbison got banged afterwards. Now a pass to the front court, stolen back by Justin. Off on the wing, Graham for 3. That's good. My goodness. Stephen Graham has just been shooting the lights out.
Since I started taking rebounds here a little bit ago, he's already got 3 rebounds too.
On the lane, that's taken away. Again, Graham on the run, all the way in. His layup won't go, and the rebound in New Jerusalem.
Didn't use the backboard.
Under 4 minutes to go now in this first half. 30-19, the lead for Portersville. And the pass to the near side gets away, skips out of bounds, and it will be Portersville basketball. But then now it's Harbison working middle of the floor. He just threw it right to New Jerusalem, basically. Back the other way on the run. Runner no good by Iman Wade. Back the other way comes Portersville down the lane. Good pass to DeVries. He couldn't handle it, though. Wade comes away with the steal. Now Iman back up into the front court. On the wing for Dental. Now the fade away from the middle of the paint won't go. We got a whistle and a foul on the inside. This on Portersville's Sean Ramsey. That'll be his first, team third.
Guys, oh, that was interesting. Oh, boy.
So that won't go as we approach 3 minutes to go in the half. 30-19, the lead for Portersville.
New Jerusalem, I don't know what that is. I guess it's a loose man-to-man. No, maybe it's a loose zone.
It might be 1-3-1 zone. 3-ball on the wing is good again. Stephen Graham has hit 4 threes in this first half. And it's 33-19, the lead for Portersville. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Down the lane, Wade lost it. Now back up with it comes Portersville on the run.
Nice bounce pass underneath.
Pass ahead, that wouldn't go. Rebound put back up, no. And coming back out of there with it, New Jerusalem on the run. This layup is short. And now taken back. As Justin Harbison will bring it up.
Yeah, Yager got his first rebound there. Here he comes.
On the baseline, that runner's no good. Was a whole lot of contact and a whole lot of no call. Back the other way, that shot, that's short. Rebound underneath to Portersville.
Yeah, Mr. Sean Ramsey, second one since I've been taking the rebounds.
Ramsey fires, that won't go. I'm telling you, they're pretty much letting everything go.
They certainly are.
33-19, the lead for Portersville. 3-ball on the wing, that won't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with New Jerusalem here. And we got a timeout to Portersville, full timeout. 33-19 is the lead for Portersville. Just a couple minutes left here in quarter number 2. Take a break. Be back with more from the NCSAA in just a moment. .120 to go here in the first half. 33-19, the lead for Portersville. Now from the wing for Dental, he'll fire a 3. That won't go. Rebound tipped to the inside, taken down by New Jerusalem. Out front to Guzman. Hand it off to Gardner. Gardner works in the post. That's a nice move on the inside by Josh Dental.
Yeah, gave a little fake toward the baseline, and he swung right around 360 the other way and right behind the defensive man for a nice, easy layup.
45 seconds to go here in the first half. 33-21, the lead for Portersville. And stolen away on the run. Gardner down the lane. He'll lay it up and in.
Well, they're making a run at him. 4 points, 33-23. Down to 10.
And we got a traveling violation on Grayson Voga, and it will be New Jerusalem basketball.
Boy, he's a little guy, but he's a senior.
As we approach now 10 seconds to go in overtime, or pretty close to that. Again, I cannot see the clock, so that runner won't go. Rebound picked up by Graham.
Graham been busy, hasn't he? 6 rebounds just since I started taking it.
1 second, and that will not go from half court. That will do it for the first half. 33-23 is the lead for Portersville. First half scoring, first of all, for New Jerusalem. Well, you're going to have to give me a minute. I do have them, but
we're still missing number 3, so maybe I'll have to go down during halftime and get number 3. I don't know.
I don't have 31 either.
Oh, 31? 31. Oh, 31.
All right, your first half scoring totals for New Jerusalem. Uh, Gardner has 2 points. Guzman with 2. Amon Wade with 2. 2 for Denham Timchik. Let's see. Joshua Dennell with 11 points, including 2 threes. He's 1 of 3 from the free throw line. New Jerusalem 1 of 6 from three-point range. For Portersville, 6 points for Sean Ramsey on 2 3-point field goals. 3 points for Justin Harbison. He's 1 of 2 from the line. Mitchell DeVries with 4 points. 21 points for Stephen Graham, including 4 3-point field goals. He's 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Portersville 6 of 9 from three-point range. That's up to you for our first half rebounds.
All right, I have about almost half the first half rebounds. I got in a little late getting a change of our lineups, but for Portersville, we have Stephen Graham with 6 rebounds, Caleb Yager with 1, Sean Ramsey had 2, Mitchell DeVries had 1 for a total of 10. 10 rebounds for Portersville. For New Jerusalem, Gardner had 2, Guzman 1, Amon Wade had 1, Joshua Durnell had 2, check that, make that 3, and number 3 had 1 for a total of 8 rebounds. 10-8 in favor of Portersville in the first half.
All right, at the half, 33-23. Portersville leads. Take a break, come back with your second half here in just a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. 33-23 is the lead for Portersville. Here as we start half number 2. Oh, yeah, look at that. Completely forgot to start the clock again.
Basket number 31. Anthony Greco.
So 33-25 is the lead now for Portersville. They work in the offensive end, and there's a steal by Greco. Hand it off to Josh Dennell. Dennell down the lane all the way in. Nice step through. Missed the layup, though. And the rebound picked up by Stephen Graham. Graham's outlet feed. Head for Grove. And he'll fire a little fadeaway. That wouldn't go. It's collected by Iman Wade. Laid up into the front court. On the wing, Greco. Now Donnell. This is Vukovic.
All right, let's see. Portersville, man-to-man defense.
On the wing, Greco fires. That won't go. Rebound to Wade. Outside for Jordan Desat. His runner wouldn't go. Now picked up in the lane. That pass sails out of bounds. And it will be Portersville basketball. And it comes for Harbison. So Harbison will bring it up into the front court. For Ramsey. Tries to go in the post, and we got a whistle and a foul down low.
Yeah, they caught Jordan Prescott reaching around trying to knock that inbound or pass to the post away. Jasat. Probably Jassat is probably what it is. I don't know. He just said Jasat.
So the 3-ball out front wouldn't go into the front court. This is now stolen back.
He does. Fast break and bucket.
I'm telling you what, this roster is just...
Here comes New Jerusalem back across the timeline again. Yep, Portersville still in their man-to-man defense. There's a long three-pointer. No, short. Coming up, Stephen Graham with the rebound.
So Graham will bring it up into the front court here.
Nice drive to
baseline. That rattles around and out. Rebound underneath, put back up and in. So Stephen Graham with the bucket.
Yeah.
Now a 37-25 lead for Portersville here in the third. Down the lane, there's a pretty good foul. That will go on Justin Harbison. That will be his first, team first this half. As that free throw off the mark. Josh Dennell will have one more coming. 0 for 3 so far today. As that one
got a friendly roll.
And in.
Friendly roll, got him a point. Here comes Portersville.
Now if it comes for Harbison. Now back out front.
Number 12 for New Jerusalem. Foul, Joshua Donnell.
His first, team second. As Portersville will play it in from the baseline. 5:18 to go in the third. Yep. Knocked right back out of bounds. Comes for the wing for Ramsey. They swing it back out front. Harbison down the lane. That's no good, but we do have a whistle and a foul.
Did a little hop and a jump there and came up and threw it underhanded around. The two arms are stretched out. Both of them whacked him on the arms. Got out the backboard, rolled all the way around the rim, back off. He almost had a three-point play going there.
Goran Vukovic picks up his first, team third. Free throw good by Harbison. We'll have another one coming.
And nope, off the back of the rim.
And that
Stephen Graham with the rebound.
Tracked down outside. Now underneath. Runner won't go, and New Jerusalem comes away with it. In the front court is Jasat. Try to dump it down low. That's stolen away by Harbison. 4:40 to go here in the third quarter. Off to Ramsey.
Oh. We got Joshua Donnell on a reach in that time.
That'll be Donnell's second. Spin move on the inside wouldn't go. And we've got foul down low on Portersville's Sean Ramsey. That'll be his second, team second.
Yeah, Joshua pulled that rebound out of there. And two guys on both sides trying to grab the ball. He did a good job of just shaking the ball back and forth in front as fast as he could go. No way to get the ball, and he got his arm.
And we got a whistle and a foul down low. This on Portersville's Eli Grove. That's his first, team third.
Yeah, he reached behind. I think Amon Wade tried to knock that ball loose. Didn't quite reach far enough. Got his arm as he went behind him.
He comes out front. Donnell with it. Goes down low to Jacet. Now outside, 3 ball. That's good.
It.
Triple for Goran Vukovic. Oh. And it's
38. We got some guys checking in or standing right in front of the scoreboard.
Literally right in front of the scoreboard. Well, it's not even really a scoreboard. It's just the score that we can see. We can't see the
29,
time at all.
38-29.
38-29 is the lead for Portersville. As we said, we literally cannot see the scoreboard. We can only see a flip score. So we have no idea on the time other than we just kind of have to go around and try to see the scoreboard every now and then or keep track of it ourselves, which we try to do. 3 ball on the wing won't go. And now Stephen Graham will bring it up. 3:30 to go in the third quarter. A 9-point lead for Portersville. 3 ball up top is no good. Rebound down low, taken away
by Joshua Donnell. His 5th rebound today.
Way down the lane. He just ran out of room.
Kind of let the play get away from him. He was stuck half up and half down.
Out front, and we got a whistle and a trip. As this will be on Anthony Kricko. That'll be his first, team 5th. So back on the wing it comes. For Ramsey, under 3 minutes to go now in the third, 38-29 Portersville. Sean Ramsey on the wing. Packing it out front.
Ooh, good anticipation then. Donnell almost got a steal.
Harbison lost it, stolen away by Jacet. Back the other way it comes. Jacet working baseline.
Wide open shot. Count it in the books. Joshua Donnell.
Well, the problem is there was a foul before that.
There was a foul. No bucket. It's hard to hear those whistles up here. All right, Land. You got about a triple knot in that thing now.
So pass comes out front. 3 ball is off the mark for Donnell, but
Vukovic got the rebound.
He keep it. Vukovic for 3 in the corner. That won't go, and the rebound underneath to Graham.
Well, that's Graham's 11th rebound since I started keeping track of him.
Graham forces it up in the lane. That's no good. Rebound underneath, put back up, no. Now New Jerusalem out on the run. And it comes, and that layup good by Anthony Kricko, making it 38-31. Around 2 minutes to go now in the third. Ramsey almost lost it. Now drives down the lane, dumps it off through the hands of Slobana and out of play.
Yeah, he got a little out of control that time. We got himself up in the air. It was at the last second, throw it across the lane, but it was too hard, too close.
Amon Wade in the front court, off in the wing, 3 ball. That's off the mark for Vukovic. Well, track down that pass, poked away. Out on the run comes Sean Ramsey now in the lane, throws it up. No, but he will go to the free throw line as
Well, if he'd
that
gone
foul on Iman Wade. That will be his first, team sixth.
Iman had him on the inside, pushing him out a little bit. So instead of going into the left-hand layup, he tried the last second to cut under him and get that layup from the right side because he's shooting right-handed. Didn't work, but he did get the foul.
So Ramsey makes the first. We'll have one more coming.
Got them
and
both.
That's good.
40.
And that pass skips near side, saved by Wade. That's a nice pass.
Beautiful.
And the layup good by Stephen Graham.
Give him an assist. Mr. Graham had a nice pass down there to him and got a layup.
42-31 the lead for Portersville, up by 11 with a minute to go in the third. Greco back out front to Wade. Knocked away by Graham. Still loose. We got a whistle and a jump ball. Be possession New Jerusalem. On the lineup comes Guzman for New Jerusalem.
You see why Wade wears that arm protector on his right hand. He dives everywhere.
That ball tipped out of bounds.
Portersville ball.
Down to around 45 seconds to go in the third.
Portersville enjoying an 11-point lead right now with the ball.
Harbison into the front court, off on the wing to Ramsey. Now Harbison again working right side. Dumps it underneath. And we got
pass.
3 seconds in the lane on Andrew Slabata.
Yeah, he got the pass that time inside. But he had a guy on each side of him. He was trying to do something with the ball. And finally he saw his partner across the lane, but it was too late.
So out front with it is Donnell as we near the end of the third quarter. That's slapped away out front. Vukovic gives it for Donnell. His three won't go.
Got his own rebound. Here
Rebound,
he comes.
Donnell down the lane, missed
it.
the layup. Rebound put back up again and in. And that will do it for the end of the third quarter. 42-33 is the lead for Portersville after 3. Take a break, come back with quarter number 4 in just a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. Start of the fourth quarter, Porterville leads it 42-33 over New Jerusalem. Out front is Harbison trying to work it on the left wing. Got cut off there, and now we'll restart it. Now double teamed out front. Harbison working in the post. That pass skips through, picked up by Graham. He'll spin and end up with a foul down low on New Jerusalem's Denham Timchik. That'll be his first. And it'll be one in the bonus for Portersville here. Just underway in the fourth quarter as they lead it 42-33.
Denham was complaining that about that call, and he had a little bit of grounds for it.
Yeah, I think he just slipped. Free throw missed there. Back the other way comes New Jerusalem on the run. Down the lane, we have a whistle and a reach-in foul on Eli Grove. That will be his second, team fifth. And as at the line is Denham Timchik. First free throw off the mark, and Denham will have one more coming. And the second one is good, so 1 out of 2 makes it 42-34, the lead for Portersville.
All right. New Jerusalem still in that man-to-man defense.
That pass skips all the way through, picked off by Jessette. Back to the way he comes down the lane, missed the layup. The rebound to DeVries. Good pass ahead, and the layup made by Eli Grove. 44-34 is the lead for Portersville. That runner won't go.
Nice rebound.
Rebound underneath. Comes back the other way. Pass ahead by Ramsey down the lane. No good by Stephen Graham. And out with it comes New Jerusalem. And there's a foul on Stephen Graham.
Occasionally you have a foul that you wonder if it was really a foul. There was no wondering with that one. He about tackled him at a 50-yard line.
That's the 6th team foul this half on Portersville. Jumper on the baseline for 3. That's off the mark by Dennell.
Gardner with the rebound, his third.
And the runner on the right side, that won't go. Rebound picked up down low by Portersville as Justin Harbison brings it up into the front court here. Off on the wing for Graham.
Nice
down
bounce
low
pass.
in the corner. 3 ball for Ramsey is good, and count the bucket.
That's insult
Wow.
to injury. You let him have an open shot, and then after he has an open shot and gets it out, you foul him after the shot. He gets the 3-point bucket and the foul. Now he can have a 4-point play.
So Denham Timchik with the foul. That's his second. 3-pointer went for Sean Ramsey. That's his third of the game. A chance for a 4-point play.
Got it.
And he hits it.
Well, that boosts your score.
Jumper along the baseline. Won't go by Denham, and back the other way comes Stephen Graham.
Yeah, he got another rebound. That's 12 he's got so far this morning.
48-34 is the lead for Portersville. That skips all the way through. Now loose, and we got a whistle and a foul underneath. That will be on Portersville's Eli Grove. That's his third, and now we have free throws coming up.
Yeah, I think both sides are in the bonus now, so could stretch out this fourth quarter ways.
It's 5:28 to go in the game. Free throw is good for Joshua Dennell, and he'll have another one coming.
Well, that makes it down to a 13-point game, 48-45. We'll see if he can put it at 12-point game.
Well, if New Jerusalem's going to make a move, they're going to have to do it right now, trailing by 13 with 5 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, they're starting to come out a little farther now. We'll see what happens.
Harbison pumps it baseline. Turnaround jumper there won't go from Graham. Rebound loose, now thrown back out front.
Eli Grove hustling over and getting that rebound.
Harbison with it, trying to work right side, got cut off there. And we got reach in foul.
Oh, then I'm kind of trying to complain about the call. I didn't hit him a mile in.
They let him get away with about 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
And finally got him for the foul as Anthony Kretko will replace Denham in the lineup.
I think you're right. I think it was the 4th time he hit him that they finally called the foul. They were giving him the benefit of the doubt. Say, well, get you through it, but he refused.
So Harbison on the line, and the free throw won't go. Rebound underneath, put back up, good on the foul.
Well, that's him, Stephen Graham. That's rebound number 13. And now he's got 2 points to add to it, plus a bonus shot here.
Foul on Joshua Dental, his
It is.
3rd. And the free throw goes for Stephen Graham as well. And it's a 51-35 lead for Portersville.
Yeah.
Down to 4:45 to go in this one. Layup, good on the foul on the other end.
That was a ball that got loose. Good hustle that time by Jasot. And he got himself a bucket and chance for a 3-point play himself now. But here comes a timeout, 30-second one.
So 30-second timeout, 51-37 is the lead for Portersville. We'll take a break, come back with more here in just a moment. .442 left in the game. 51-37 is the lead for Portersville. Free throw here is
good. 51-38. What in the world was he doing?
And that is a turnover. And that's the meaning of the word turnover. And that's good, plus the foul. It's a 3-point bucket on the far side by Joshua Dental. And he gets fouled. Foul on Portersville's Eli Grove. That's his 4th.
Yeah. I'd say he gets an Oscar for his acting, but it wasn't very good acting. He just fell down. But the guy did hit his arm after he shot the shot, so he does get the foul, and that's a good call.
Well, now it's back to a 10-point game, potentially 9 if Dental can hit the free throw.
What was just a little bit ago 16-point game is 9 right now. Good free throw.
51-42 Portersville. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Harbison into the front court, and they
there's
throw
turnover.
it away.
Very poor pass. Came down at Graham's feet. He tried to control it, but no way.
And we've got a timeout to Portersville. That's a good timeout, too, because they're starting to fall apart.
Yeah, they certainly are.
Full timeout, 51-42. They lead it, but New Jerusalem on a little bit of a run. Take a break. Back with more in a moment. Out of the timeout, New Jerusalem plays it in. Runner along the baseline is
There
good.
you go. And boy, nice forcing issue. He took and drove that, Anthony did, right straight at the defensive player. The defensive player was backing up. He pulled up about a 10-foot shot off the glass.
Well, 51-44. It's back now to a 7-point game. Down the lane, and somehow that just opened up for an easy layup for Sean Ramsey.
He dribbled around out there and got his defensive player a step behind him. He drove right past the guys inside, and they never came over to help. Got the layup.
53-44 down the lane. That runner is good on the other end by Joshua Donnell, and it's a 53-46 lead now for Portersville. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. But that is Harbison down the lane.
Nice pass.
Baseline jumper short from DeVries. Now back up with it comes New Jerusalem again. That pass picked off. And we got a whistle and a foul called. It looked like trying to see who it was that's on the floor. Might have been Joshua Donnell with the foul. He took the worst part of that as he got
clocked right there.
Pretty good. If it's on him, that's his 4th. Free throw good by Justin Harbison. And there'll be one more coming here. 54-46, Portersville with the lead. That rattles off no good.
Boy, that Donnell's got another rebound. That's 10 rebounds for him. He's quietly gotten up in double digits in rebounds.
Down around 3 minutes to go. 3 ball on the wing won't go by Donnell.
There he is.
And Portersville will bring it back up.
Got
so 54-46 is the lead for Portersville as we approach the final couple minutes here of this one. Harbison out on the wing. Dumps it down in the post. DeVries, and he gets called for a charge. He was just pushing his way in. And Mitchell picks up his first foul.
Well, now they can eat that a little more. It's an 8-point lead right now. 54-46. About 2:40 left or so in the game.
Amon Wade into the front court. Off on the wing for Kreco. Underneath, lost it, picks it up, fires, that won't go. And the rebound lost, picked up and laid in by Joshua Donnell. And we have a whistle and a timeout to New Jerusalem. And a full timeout, and this thing getting really close. 54-48 now the lead for Portersville. We'll take a break, come back with the last couple minutes of the fourth in just a minute. Portersville brings it up out of the timeout, and there's a loose ball stolen away by New Jerusalem. Well, I don't know what has happened to Portersville, but they have absolutely fallen apart in the fourth quarter. Baseline, little give and go. Runner, no good. Tipped up, no. And Portersville will come down with it. Lucky for them that they had such a large lead at one point, because it has gone away over the period of the last quarter or so.
Yeah. Well, the real difference in the two is that New Jerusalem has really been hustling hard. And they've kind of slowed down, and that's made a difference in possessions.
Ramsey almost threw it away. Harbison tracks it down. Now they'll restart, but this is good job from Portersville to just slow it down, use some clock, make New Jerusalem foul you at some point.
Yeah, put the ball in Graham's hands because they want him to hold it and him take the shot or get the foul. Nope, going to have to give it up. But that was good.
And there's a steal.
Hustle.
Stolen away by Gardner down the lane, and he'll lay it in. And now it's a 4-point game and a timeout to New Jerusalem. Wow.
That's really something. Just a little while ago, it was a 16-point game. Now it's 4.
This thing is tightened up in a hurry. 1 minute to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break, come back. We'll see if Portersville can hang on. Up 4 with a minute left. Back in just a minute. And it comes to Graham out of that timeout. He'll bring it up into the front court. Goes all the way down the baseline. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound underneath to New Jerusalem. Out of the run comes Iman Wade. Well, down to 45 seconds to go. Runner, good.
Got it.
Josh Dennell with the bucket. It's a 2-point game.
Yeah,
with now 36 seconds left. And there's a foul in the backcourt on New Jerusalem's Anthony Greco. That's his second.
That was a on-purpose foul, trying to stop the clock. They're down by 2. If you make the free throws here, you're in good shape. If you miss them, oh boy.
Boy, this game is just tightened up in a hurry. Free throw is good with 34 seconds left to go.
Still just a 1 possession game. If he misses this one here, New Jerusalem has a shot at. No, he made them. 2 possession game.
So he makes a pair, 56-52. New Jerusalem brings it up, 30 seconds to go. Down the lane. On the inside, we got a whistle and a reach-in foul, I do believe. That will be on Portersville's Sean Ramsey. That will be his third. It should be 2 free throws here. First one is good for Anthony Greco. If he can make another one, it would be just a 2-point game with 22 seconds left. And he misses the second.
Oh, so they're backing off. They forgot. Now they're going after him.
And now a foul on the far side on Greco again. That's his third.
And a lapse of memory there that they're running out of time. They should have gotten to him immediately, and they let about 4 or 5 seconds run off.
So Justin Harbison to the free throw line. It is a 3-point lead for Portersville. And the first one is good. Harbison will have one more coming. Well, this was a 14-point lead or so not real long ago. As Harbison makes a pair, it's now a 5-point lead. In the corner, 3 ball, no good. Rebound underneath, put back up
nice
and in.
Rebound.
By Gardner, and we got a whistle and a timeout with 6 seconds left.
Another full.
So this not over yet, as Portersville is going to have to make some free throws. New Jerusalem will need to foul, force Portersville to make a free throw, and if they miss a pair, then New Jerusalem would have 1 shot left. 7 seconds left, a 3-point game. So full timeout here. We'll take a break as well. Come back with your final 7 seconds in just a moment. 7 seconds left, and getting wide open is Graham along the baseline. He's fouled and will head to the free throw line. And that's pretty much going to do it anyway. Foul is on Anthony Kreco. That'll be his 4th.
He's going to have to miss them both. They're going to have to get the ball and get a rebound, get down, and get a three-point shot and make it. And they got 3 seconds to do it in. Not very likely.
And while this hasn't been the prettiest ending for Portersville, what they have done is made free throws to give themselves a chance to win this thing.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of teams have trouble with their free throws.
And that's good, and that's going to seal it. As one thing, if you're going to win games, and win games especially at this level, you must make free throws. Porterville has done that, and they'll make a pair here. And that's going to put an ending to this thing. We got a whistle, and they call a foul.
He did. Why in the world would you ever do that?
Well, I don't understand why even play defense.
No, you got 4-point lead. All you can score is 3. Just leave them alone.
Well, it's a 5-point game as Graham fouls out. And to the free throw line goes Joshua Donnell. There's only 1 second left, so this is impossible anyway.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Free throw, good.
I'll tell you what, they really scared the life out of Portersville.
Yeah, New Jerusalem turned up the defense, and Portersville started turning the ball over. Second one here is good.
Now if they steal the inbounds pass and make a shot on it once. Oh, come on.
Well, that's what they're going to have to do. 30-second timeout to New Jerusalem, and basically you're going to have to steal the inbounds pass and shoot a 3 and make it all in 1 second, which you know what I would do? I would just throw it. No, just throw it right underneath the hoop. It's a 3-point lead. Just hand the ball into somebody.
Oh, is it 3 points?
You can hand it to somebody from New Jerusalem under the hoop if you want to.
It is. 3-point lead, yeah.
So you don't have to do anything. For sure, don't inbound the ball any farther in than the 3-point line.
That's right.
And the game's over.
Just make it inside. You're right. Make it an inside one. Just let them shoot if they want to. This coach is trying to drop all these things, but unless they mess up, there's not a chance.
All you got to do is inbound it. Matter of fact, just throw it to somebody from New Jerusalem if there's anybody guarding the inbounds pass, and they're not, so that takes that away. And there it is. That'll do it. It's the end of the game anyway. There's only 1 second left, and that'll do it. 60-57 is the win for Portersville here. Looked really good until about the end of the third quarter, and then not so good for Portersville, but they managed to make free throws down the stretch. New Jerusalem did a nice job of trying to make a comeback, and Portersville wins it by 3 here. Your final scoring totals, first of all, for New Jerusalem. 8 points for Jordan Jessette, including 1 3. He's 1 of 1 from the free throw line. 6 points for Gardner, 2 for Guzman, 2 for Iman Wade. 9 points for Anthony Kreco. He was 1 of 2 from the line. Goran Vukovic with 1 3-point field goal. 3 points for Denim Tunchik. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 23 points for Joshua Donnell. He finished with 3 3-point field goals and 6 of 10 from the free throw line. New Jerusalem 2 of 14 from 3-point range. For Portersville, 2 points for Eli Grove, 4 for Mitchell DeVries, 7 points for Justin Harbison. He was 5 of 10 from the free throw line. Sean Ramsey with 16 points, including 2 3-point field goals. He was 5 of 5 from the free throw line. 30 points for Stephen Graham, including 4 3-point field goals. He was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Portersville, 7 of 12 from 3-point range. And I'll pass off to you for our final rebounds.
By the way, on Stephen Graham, he also had 14 rebounds same time. Well, New Jerusalem, tough loss. Rebounding, Gardner had 4. D. Guzman had 1. Mon Wade had 4. Joshua Donnell had 11. Good day for Joshua Donnell. 11 rebounds. Jasot had 4. Anthony Krekel had 1. And Vukovic had 2 for a total of 27. 27 rebounds for the losing New Jerusalem. For the winning Portersville Christian team, we had Stephen Graham with 14. Eli Grove had 2. Caleb Yager had 1. Sean Ramsey had 5. Justin Harbison chipped in a rebound. Andrew Swoboda another one. And Mitchell DeVries had 1 for 25. So New Jerusalem actually out-rebounded them 25-27, although they were behind by 2 in the first half at the end of that when we was keeping score of it. So they picked up the pace, out-rebounded Portersville by 4 in the second half. Almost had it. They started a little late.
So Portersville wins it. We'll take a break, come back with girls matchup. Up next, you're watching the NCSAA National Championship Tournament.